Hello, welcome to English class. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some expressions and phrases with work. Expression number 1, all in a day's work. Now this is usually used when a job is unpleasant, not really desirable, it can be strange, but for the person it's completely normal. It's what they face every day. For example, nurses, the amount of things that they have to do in the hospital or the medical centre every day, cleaning up people's, well, you know what it is. So this is all in a day's work for a nurse. For us it might seem a bit extreme, but for them it's normal. Expression number 2, to do the donkey work. To do the donkey work means that you're doing something or a job that somebody else doesn't want to do. Maybe somebody's passed you that work that they clearly don't want to do. For example, maybe you're in a group project and one of the members says, I don't want to do this part because you're better at doing it. But you just know that he's giving you or she's giving you the donkey work. Yeah, the boring and the very difficult work. Number 3, to do somebody's dirty work. That means you're doing a job that may be dishonest or unpleasant, especially a job that somebody doesn't want to do, because maybe it might have negative or bad consequences. Expression number 4, to do some groundwork or to lay the groundwork. This means that you're preparing something now for the future. Imagine that you want to be in good shape for the summer, but it's the winter or maybe even autumn. But you start working hard now, so for the summer, you may be in that desirable shape. Expression number 5, to have a good working knowledge of something. Okay, imagine that you have a good working knowledge of French. You may go to France and you may be able to communicate with the people. However, if you don't have a good working knowledge of French, you may not even be able to hold a conversation about the weather or directions for the bus. Expression number 6, to have a vigorous workout. This is usually intense exercise that leads to sweating or heavy breathing. Maybe after a long, hard day at work, some people may need to go to the gym and have a vigorous workout to de-stress. Expression number 7, to keep something in good working order. Imagine Santa Claus's elves, right? The elves have to make presents for all the kids, no? So they have to make sure that every toy that gets sent out to these kids is in good working order. Expression number 8, to work around the clock. It's pretty much in the name. If you imagine there's 24 hours a day and you look at the clock and you start maybe at 9 a.m. and you work until 9 p.m. Okay, you've worked from that 9 a.m. all the way back to the 9 p.m. So then 12 hours, you haven't stopped. But normally it's used when you start even earlier and you finish even later. Maybe you start at 5 a.m. and you work until the early hours of the morning the following morning. So you've worked around the clock. Expression number 9, to work like a dog. This essentially means to work very hard. Maybe your boss at your place of work has told you you need to finish the project before May 30th, and you are not really meeting that deadline, so you have to work like a dog in order to meet that deadline. And the 10th and final expression is to work on one's something skills. Now you could work on your presentation skills, for example. Imagine that you're going to give a speech about how the economy has suffered this year, and you have all of your statistics behind you, you have the graph prepared, you have to talk about your findings to the board of CEOs, these really important people. So if you have been practicing or working on your presentation skills, you may be able to inform them about what's been happening in the best way possible. And they may thank you for it in the end. Okay, so this has been 10 expressions and phrases to do with work. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and share it with any of your friends or family or anybody who you think needs to learn these English expressions. Goodbye for now.